Right, you can't always look at a card and know what its value is. Um, when I just started playing, right, so I was brand new to Magic, and M15 had come out, like, the first time I went out to play Magic was M15 Game Day, so it was just coming out. Ooh, yes, we'll go first. Island to Vial. As long as we draw a land, we'll be good, and this Vial will help us even if we don't. I think we keep this. Oh, okay. So next time I need to know about a card, I'll make sure to contact you, Xbento. Thank you. Well, nice job, Mesrin. Alrighty. Island. Aether Vial. Go. Okay, so my story being, dang it. This is a terrible hand against Tron. Dang. Well, okay, I guess that's true. Maybe, hook me up? Alright, Expedition Map lands. So, I was going through the M15 cards that just came out, and I was really excited, and all this stuff, and I saw Hornet Queen, and I go, that is the coolest card ever. I have to build a deck around Hornet Queen. Okay? This was before everybody was playing her because she was like the answer to the end of a green ramp deck. So I ended up building a green devotion deck and not really knowing that's what I was doing because I had just gotten started. And it was relatively competitive right away because it was a solid deck. And so I'm using Hornet Queen, and then like a week later, Hornet Queen just explodes, and everyone's excited, and she doubled in price, and it felt so good. I was a brand new player, and I found this awesome card. Oh man, we didn't get a land. I mean, that's not good, but alright. Totally, but she's the best, so that's okay. Alright, so he's got Tower Power Plant, and he's going to get the mine. That is a problem. Alright, we got a land, so we can... Okay, first we're going to Vial Silvergale, because in case we draw a Spreading Seas, that would be fantastic. What? Nice, Gunda Throne! How'd you manage that one? eBay or something? That's sweet. Mutavault. Not the answer I was looking for. He's going to have Tron next turn now. So what do we do about that? Lose, I think. Yeah, eBay's awesome. I can never win anything on eBay though. Carrick always like does the sniping thing, and it's above my pay grade. Silvergill. And we'll reveal Master. Draw a card. We got a Lord, so that'll work. We might be able to just race if they're not super lucky, but they probably have everything they need. Yep, that's what I did. Somewhere is my deck list that like my paper deck list that I want to be running, and that I should have in the next day or two from my new sponsor, Card Hoarder. No, other corner. That way! Yeah! I'm so excited! This is my first stream with them as my sponsor, and it's awesome! Anyway. Oh, they don't match? Oh no. So we spent that turn just cycling through colors, and doing nothing. I guess Sylvan's scrying and stuff. He got a Karplusan Forest. He got an Eye of Ugin. Okay. Right, and if he doesn't have anything to cast... Excuse me. Thank you, Carrick! So he's awake. Welcome back. If he doesn't have anything to cast, we might have a chance. That's what I was going to say. So we can play our Mutavault. Let's see. We play a Lord. We play a Lord. We probably play Reedry. Okay, so Reedry and Violin a Lord. So we hit for 8 this turn. If he gets out an Ugin or O-Stone, that's really going to hurt. But I think we have to go for it because we don't have anything in our hand to really stop that. Alright, let's go for it. I should probably have done that later, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't have any mana. Has he seen them? I don't think so. Okay. Alright, so that is 8 damage. We're presenting lethal next turn if you can't do anything about it. Chromatic Sphere. Alright, we are also out of Pyroclasm range, for the record. That's why we needed 2 Lords if we were going to put any down. Double Pyroclasm also would be a problem. Okay. Well, I mean, we don't have anything we can do about it. So double Pyroclasm to board wipe me. Sucks, but is valid. Okay. He took his whole turn to do it. Okay, so we can play Harbinger on their instep and Lord. Yeah, it happens. But I don't have anything to stop Tron from going off and winning and all that stuff, so I just have to go for it. And I don't think I made the wrong decision. Alright, so... Well, undo. I could attack with Mutavault, hold up Dismember or Snag, and then use Aether Vial when I need to. Or use Vial to bring in Lord, so I hit for 3. I think that's my plan. Likely only runs 2 in the main board. Yeah, that's why I wasn't going to play around it. I got to where they had 3 toughness, so I felt pretty safe, pretty confident that it would work, you know. And it happens sometimes. Let's think of it as them being lucky, not me being unlucky. Tron is not always lucky. Maybe it's always lucky for, you know, its favorite players or something. But I've seen it be very unlucky for Carrick. All is dust! Sacrifices all colored permanents. He's trading that for a Lord of Atlantis. That's really bad. He actually just traded that for a Lord of Atlantis. I could have, but 1 for 1 with an All is Dust? Nope, keep it at 2. And we got another Lord, so we can do that turn again. Probably means he has 2 All is Dust, but we 1 for 1'd it with him, so that's fine. Yes, Lord of Atlantis. and then we're still holding up Dismember or Snag. I could have. It may have been wise, but it's too late now, and I drew another Lord, so I'm okay. I got lucky there. If he does it again, I will. But 7 mana for 2 mana keeps us on par with Tron. Alright, I think this time I snag my Lord. He's 1-for-1ing me with these Olive Dusts. That's rough. And now we have Spreading Seas. I think we do this to cut him off Tron. I think that's even better than just attacking the next 2 turns, because he could get something he needs. And we could draw something and still be able to play. So Spreading Seas, Power Plant, or Mine. Have we seen double of either? No, he went to get the Mine. So we're going to do Mine. There we go. Sweet! He's off Tron. And we drew Dismember. So we've got 2 of those now if we need them. Yay! We got it! Woo! Yeah, I thought about that as soon as I had already spent the mana, that I should not have used the Mutative Vault. Because if I had drawn a land, I could have then swung with the Mutative Vault anyway and hit for 3. But Spreading Seas, Tron hates Spreading Seas so much. Alright, Tron, Tech Edge comes in. Vapor Snag comes out because we're losing if we have to play it. Spell Pierce is good because we keep him off of Tron. And this was red-green Tron, so it's different for blue or blue-white Tron. Dismember is not where we want to be either. Similar with Vapor Snag. Alright, we got Pierce. Vial is not as helpful, and we did just bring in all these Tech Edges, so probably take out 2 of those. Maybe 3 of those. Yeah, I know Snag is better than Dismember in this case. Discard King, thank you! Because Dismember, in this instance, normally Dismember is better, but in this instance, most of the things have too much toughness for for Dismember to hit.